The Expensive Browsing, written by Cassidy Pilo. Have you ever been online shopping and then go to a different website where that exact item appears as an ad? Kinda freaky, right? This is because while you search the web, the internet is saving and tracking your history. They then sell this information to other websites who make advertisements to catch your attention. Many people may not be aware of this, but once you realize the internet is basically watching your every move, it can be a very scary concept. The internet is a system with no hierarchy of power, which makes it a democracy because all of the content you see is uploaded or created by its users. Lev Grossman from Time magazine names Time's Person of the Year in 2006 as the people of the internet. Without the people of the internet, Web 2.0 would simply not exist. Time magazine defines Web 2.0 as the new version of some old software and congratulates Web 2.0 users for founding and framing the new digital democracy. Digital democracy can be defined as the empowering force of interactive media in a utopia deterministic way. This means that the web will eventually change the way we live and use the web because of the information that is being given out. I hadn't experienced this digital democracy until recently. I was looking on Amazon.com, closed the app, opened Instagram, and while scrolling through Instagram, an ad popped up on the screen with the exact item I was just searching. Since I noticed this, it has become a daily occurrence for me on both my phone and computer. This is where sites like Amazon come at an expense, our information. As stated in the digital democracy discourse, the source of economic value that is being used in the market is there, but it is not being produced by wage labor. This is what Terra Nova calls free labor, or what the author calls the work of being watched. As mentioned earlier, because the internet doesn't have a hierarchy of power, meaning there are no specific rules, it is completely legal for companies to do this. Every website has a list of terms and conditions, but most users click accept without actually reading them, so we, the users, are allowing websites to have our information. Along with the commercial side of digital discourse comes the personal data and identity protection, which continues to be an issue. The digital democracy discourse states that the commercial surveillance is one system where the government collaborates with private companies. This also goes along with the deterministic approach. Why don't we deny their right to sell our information? We, the users, have complete control over this, we just may not know it or act upon it. So now you're probably asking yourself, how can you protect your information from websites? Not allowing certain websites to take your information is the place to start. To do this, make sure you set your browser's preferences to not allow tracking by third parties. I haven't done this yet, but after reading these articles and experiencing this firsthand, I am definitely going to reconsider my browser preferences. Overall, I am torn when it comes to deciding what to believe is okay. I don't think it's okay for governments to watch what you're doing. They should be able to only do this when it's necessary. For example, if you are questioning someone and what they are doing. But when it comes to the commercial side of this democracy, I think you, the user, should be the one who decides if it's okay for companies to track your searches.